As this is being done on the 3rd of November 2006, we're going to say that today the car is 100 years old, because the records that we have from OR Cummings state that the car was built in November of 1906. So isn't it appropriate that we are now making it back to what it was like when it ran on the Atlantic shoreline? As you can see from the appearance in this scene and others that you'll see, it has been outside a great deal, probably most of its life. In fact, from what we can tell, it probably was stored inside very, very little. And being all wood, it certainly suffered from the weather. It's been here since 1949, and it was only put inside actually maybe 10 or 12 years ago, and was outside a great deal here. But even when it came to us, it was in pretty rough shape. Fortunately, there is enough material, and the body is of simple construction. So even if we don't have any original blueprints, there's enough material here that we can use to go by to construct and reproduce what we feel we need to. We're still thinking of exactly what period we're going to make it to. Some would like to go back to day one. Other people would like to have it perhaps at its best period in Atlantic Shore, which could be anywhere from, say, 1907 or 8 up until it was till maybe 1940 or so, where they kept the thing going by spending as little money as they could, doing things as efficiently as they could, just to keep it running. As you can see right from where my hand is on this cross sill, it's really not very good. This is the good end, in the sense that there's something here to go by. The other end was taken apart many, many years ago by people probably not still active in the museum, and we don't really have any of that. But this is our pattern right here. From this, we hope to make sketches of some of the more complex things for our records, and also to help us put things back together. So let's look at some of the components on this and see some of the various areas that we're going to work on.
All right, we're recording.
We're standing at the number 2 end of locomotive 100, and that's derived from basically, because it looks the same on both ends, we have to well, we aren't arbitrarily doing it. The motors are numbered number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the electrical diagrams will show that, and that way in the controls it's also labeled that way, and that's one way of tracking them. So number 4 motor is at number 2 end, which is where we are. And it happens that this, as I said before, is the more complete end. Now down below is the pilot. And the pilot, or cowcatcher as it's called in the vernacular, one of them was totally missing. There were a few parts left, and what we've done is we put these parts together, and every part we find we're giving a number, a letter and a number, some identifying characteristic, so that we can tell what it is and what we do to it, how we found it,